Pinkman. Ow! It's all happening this weekend. Don't miss it. Parking is limited, so hurry and get there now. It's Paperclip Fest. Paperclip Fest. Not affiliated with the World Paperclip Organization.
It's not affiliated with the World Paperclip Organization, whatever the hell that is. We are back live here on our world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio broadcast. Live on Twitch today, also YouTube TV, and Facebook. Oh, the Facebook. We have Jeffrey in studio, the biggest star you never heard of. I don't know. That sounds like something you would say. Jay Birdwells. Everybody knows her. Because she's got 65 Facebook accounts. 5,000 friends on each one. And the current reigning, defending WWX heavyweight champion and Wisconsin heavyweight champion, Mr. Fitness 2, in the building. And Midnight Rose on assignment. Rose Garden.
Geared up for his next big film role, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sure.
I'll tell you, that guy, he never misses an opportunity. He's pretty goddamn amazing, I'll have to say.
The song says, we're taking care of business every day.
Every day. And we go to the telephones, and we have our next guest on the line. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. Tell us a bit about yourselves.
Hey, this is Jason Van Camp, guys. Hi. I'm a retired U.S. Army Special Forces commander, so I served in the Green Berets. I'm a West Point graduate, and I wrote a book recently called Deliberate Discomfort, How United States Special Operations Forces Overcome Fear and Dare to Win by getting comfortable being uncomfortable. I'm happy to be on the show.
Wow.
Well, yeah,
that's a hell of a deal.
What was it on Amazon?
So Jason, first of all, how do we find you on social media? Because Jay Birdwells is going to want to stalk you.
Fight me.
Well, I love that. You know, I've never been a big social media guy, but the past 3 months, I've really made an effort to get on social media, to get our message out there and everything. So I've got a pretty good LinkedIn thing going right now. So if you look at Jason Van Camp on LinkedIn, you'll find out more about me, and we've been posting a lot of videos lately, which is fantastic. And then on Instagram, Mission 60 is our handle, and the 6 is the number 6, so Mission, the number 6, and ZERO. And then obviously Facebook, Mission 60 as well.
Fantastic. So tell me about this book.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. It's the book that'll be out for pre-sales right now, and then on February 18th, 2020, we're going to launch the book officially. So you can buy the book on Amazon right now. And Deliberate Discomfort is a leadership book for businesses and a self-improvement book for individuals. And I thought to myself, you know, if you want to be the best, you got to learn from the best. And who better than the United States Special Forces? And the guys on my team are all heroes. And I'm going to call them heroes because heroes don't get a vote. I've got 2 Medal of Honor recipients. I've got Green Berets, Navy SEALs, Army Rangers, Marines. I've got Wounded Warriors. I've got guys that have been there and done that and have proven themselves as incredible leaders, incredible individuals, the guys that are doing the right thing when nobody else is looking. And those are the people that you want to be around. Those are the people that you want to learn from.
That's fantastic. So, take me through the writing process for a book like this.
I got questions.
Yeah, so, you know, for me, I've got so many unbelievable people on my team. I've got these Special Forces, Special Operations Forces guys, and I've also got scientists, you know, in my company, Mission 60. And we're a leadership development company. And, you know, our thing, the space that we own, is getting comfortable being uncomfortable. That's what we're all about, right?
Yeah.
And so I wanted to get our message out there. I wanted to tell these stories, and I wanted to share our curriculum with our clients and with our audience. So I've had the idea to write a book for several years now, and I started writing it in June of 2018. And I kind of wrote and didn't stop, you know, and I woke up every morning excited to get to work, excited to write. And then in about January of 2019 of this year, I started making the rounds and trying to figure out what publisher I'd like to use. And I eventually settled on one, and in the process of, deciding on an editor and a point of contact there, I realized, with the help of the editor, that I wrote like 800 pages, and so the editor's like, hey man, like, we got to really trim this up to about 250 pages or so, And so the last year we've been editing, trimming it up, refining, and we finished that book up in September, really, and then went through the process of printing it, and it was fully printed in November, and then we're just gearing up for the marketing push right now, and that's kind of how it's been. So that's the whole process.
It's fantastic. Okay, Jay, jump in there. I know you've got some questions.
Well, I see you like the Black Rifle coffee.
Are you?
I live in Utah right now. I live just south of Salt Lake City. And although I'm not a coffee drinker, I know those Black Rifle Coffee Company guys fairly well, specifically Jeff Kirkham, who's a great friend of mine. He still lives in Utah. And those guys are just doing a great job, and I respect them, and I admire what they're doing. And yeah, my humor isn't their humor, like, I'm a little bit more professional as an officer, and a little bit more refined, and I'm a family guy, so a lot of that humor doesn't really resonate with me, and that's okay. But yeah, they're a great organization.
So is your book filled with just serious matter, or is there a little bit of humor to help people get through the serious matter?
So the book is intended to make you uncomfortable. And if that's what it does, then mission accomplished. So oftentimes it's very dark, when we're talking about very authentic and intimate details about combat, about guys getting blown up, about losing guys in combat, being injured, that sort of thing. And then other times it's humorous. We share our experiences on the team and the dynamics and the culture of a team, the Special Forces team, that is. And what you need to do and be in order to find success on the team, and all that kind of comes down to getting comfortable, being uncomfortable, deliberately voluntarily choosing to put yourself in those positions where you can grow and you can improve, and that's what the book is about.
Do you have other books planned besides this one, or is this just a one standalone book?
I'm sorry, can you say that again? I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Is this book part of a series? Do you have other books planned? Or does this book just stand alone and you'll make another book about something different?
Well, we'll see. Like, our intent is to make this book a bestseller. And there's no reason why it shouldn't be. I've got these amazing stories, real-life stories about these Special Forces heroes and how they're helping me become a better commander, and they're teaching me life lessons, they're teaching me leadership lessons. And then I have scientists that kind of come in and translate those leadership lessons into digestible and relatable action items so the reader can understand the so what and the now what behind what we're trying to teach you. And then finally, I come back in again and I say, listen, we've been running our business for 8 years now, and these are the top clients we've worked with, and these are the lessons that they've learned from us. And these are all true stories from our NFL and Major League Baseball clients and corporate clients. And so we'll see how the book sells. And if people really like it and it really resonates, and quite frankly, so far so good. We're getting amazing reviews and positive endorsements and testimonials. But if it really goes well, then absolutely, we'll write book number 2, and then it kind of follows the next step of my journey. I think we would write a second book if people really like what we wrote in the first one.
That's awesome.
Do you have any book tours planned, any speaking engagements?
That's kind of what we do at Mission 60. We do 3 things, and we do keynote presentations, so guest speaking. We do workshops, half day and full day, and then we do custom events for clients that are looking for unique solutions to unique problems. And those include team building events, corporate retreats, intangibles assessments, executive coaching, things like that. And so we would love to talk to people that want to hire us for guest speaking. That's what we do, absolutely. We're doing book signing events all over the country. We've got really 23 contributing authors to the book, and in each of their locations, they're going to do a book signing. Our book signing is officially going to launch during the Super Bowl on February 1st in Miami, where the Super Bowl is going to be located. And that's our first official book signing launch at a bookstore. And yeah, you can find out more on mission60.com, or you can go to Amazon to purchase Deliberate Discomfort.
Fantastic. Well, so I guess before we let you go, what are some of your goals for this book?
My goals for this book, one, to kind of expose our hearts, and be vulnerable and share with people a message that really resonates with us, that we really believe in, and that's deliberate discomfort, right? We want people to understand that only through deliberately, voluntarily choosing to put yourself in uncomfortable situations can you really grow and improve and be a stronger person. It's just for us, for our children, for society in general. I'd love for this book to be a bestseller, and the only way we can do that is by selling books. So
Yes.
I'd love to sell as many books as we can, and obviously we would use leverage that as a marketing, platform to get the message out about our company, Mission 60, and what we do to get more clients, and to really get the right type of client so we can really impact them and help them in their journey to becoming successful.
I don't know if we said it before, but thank you again for your service.
Yes,
Thank you guys for your time as well. I appreciate it. It's been a pleasure. It's been a lot of fun.
You've got a heck of a book here. I definitely want to chat with you when we have a little bit more time, but we just are up against the clock here. But I appreciate you making time for us today. Thanks for coming on, man.
Absolutely. My pleasure. You guys have a safe and happy holiday, and have a great new year.
Definitely. Thank you, man. And we are going to take a timeout. When we come back, we are going to have, and I don't like drama. I say that all the time. I don't like any drama at all.
He doesn't like drama.
We are going to have Mr. Fitness versus Samoan Predator when we come back here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Radio broadcast.
In the modern marketplace, you need the best phone service available. That's why you should stay with your local phone company. We've been servicing you for years, and we've got competitive rates. Sure, you could try getting better rates with another company. Just remember, we know your phone number, your address, your credit card numbers, and your private bank codes. One of the great benefits of you doing business by phone. Heck, we even have access to your credit report. So go ahead, leave, tick us off. See if we don't turn your life into a seething black hell. Then, when you come crawling back to us, we'll be happy to take you back. For a small surcharge, of course. The phone company. We're the line that keeps you in line.
From the people who bring you the Weather Channel comes the all-new Time Channel. All time, all the time.
Okay, let's look at the clock once again for that time. And it's now exactly...
Check in anytime for accurate local time, updated at regular intervals on the Time Channel. Then, at 20 and 40 past each hour, it's International Time Check, bringing you the latest time from around the world. And every weekend, 7 Pacific, 6 Central, 12 Greenwich, it's Old Times with Millisecond, bringing you some of the best times of times gone by.
And here we have 7:15 a.m. last July 15th. I'll never forget it.
It's all time, all the time, on the Time Channel.
He's a talent you will never forget. And now, his unique compositions have been captured on a 2-volume CD collection. Bob Fornesky and his Whistling Nostrils. Bob Fornesky and his whistling nostril will soothe your psyche and comfort your soul with the naturally organic rhythms of Bob's breath. You'll hear whistling nostril grates like... and... Bob Fornesky's whistling nostril, not sold in stores anywhere.
Now appearing everywhere, it's winter. Don't miss it. All the way from now until spring. Winter.
Warning, winter may cause cold fingers, chapped lips, and a phlegmy mucus buildup in the back of your throat. Winter may be responsible for astronomical heating bills. Winter may be affiliated with snow and ice and result in some jerks skidding into your car at an intersection. In certain people, winter may cause drowsiness in the mid to late afternoon because of the early sunset. Winter may be hazardous to UPS men who insist on wearing their summer shorts. During winter, avoid licking a cold metal pole. Actual length and severity in winter may vary.
Winter. Isn't it great?
TalkRadioX.com, the leader of streaming talk radio. They're live with Live Talk Radio, 661-349-8255. Check them out on iTunes Radio. Here's what nationally syndicated talk show host Ed Dill had to say about Talk Radio X.
That's just hack, pathetic emptiness. That's what it is. And, you know...
Check out the schedule and show lineup at TalkRadioX.com. Also, find them on Facebook at Facebook.com/TalkRadioX. Here's what people are saying about the lineup at Talk Radio X.
Dan or Tyler and all these guys, Daryl, all these weirdos. Everybody was a weirdo. No.
Follow them on Twitter at Talk Radio X. Check it out today, TalkRadioX.com.
I might as well have it all. I don't want to hear from these people anymore. I really don't. I could care less.
Hello, I'm Rory Jessel, owner and manager of Jerky City, home of the original 2-pound beef jerky, where we always say it's enough to keep you chewing all day. This week at Jerky City, we're keeping our doors open till 12 midnight every night for our annual big jerky sale. So come on in and stock up now on your favorite beef jerky, barbecue beef jerky, teriyaki jerky, sweet and sour pork jerky, cheese jerky, and for the health-minded, turkey jerky. Jerky City. We're a city of jerkies all under one roof, so you don't have to go driving around town anymore. Ask about our new breakfast jerkies, and be sure to sign up for our weekend circle jerkies. Jerky City, come on in and chew the fat.
Yes, we are gonna have some fun here in just a few